Hello, good evening. Oh, highly anticipated. This is the launch of the brand new one-day special. It is Heartfelt Creations. Now, I know a lot of you out there are like avid followers and you get every single collection. You're going to really like this one. Now, as always, what we've got for you is the I Want It All Complete collection, but we've also got a slightly smaller version for you too. And just like with all of the lovely bundles, you're going to get the 12 by 12 paper pad and you're going to get some stamps and dies that coordinate. Let's start though with, you're going to like this, 12 by 12. Now what I've done is they're double-sided. I have already put them so that I'm not turning the page, if you know what I mean. I've already got the double-sided there, like so. But look at this imagery. You've got your toppers. Instantly there, you'll have 4 cards and you've got borders that you can cut. And I love this oldie worldy door. I love that there's that plant pot there. You've got that brick wall that's a little bit sort of worn. That's beautiful. Here's another set of our toppers. Look at the detail. I always commend the colourways that Heartfelt do. So this is your French Cottage collection of your A4. Look at that. It's got a nice vintage feel to it. Hanging chairs. Oh, I love those. Oh, I haven't seen one of those for ages. They're fabulous in the garden, aren't they? And then you've got a little bit of wording in the background. Beautiful. Here again, look, you've got enough to make 6 cards there. There's 6 toppers. Again, you've got the bike, you've got that oldie worldy door, it's got ivy all around it, and you've got these gorgeous flowers. Oh, now look at the colours here. Oh, by the way, if you do want the paper pad on its own at the bottom of the screen, because it is your consumable, maybe you want a second one, that is at the bottom of the screen for £17.99. And then moving along, look at the detail. I love that. Now, I'm sure that I've seen dies that Heartfelt have created that look a little bit like that, so it would all coordinate. Look at all those elements. You've got a little banner there. There is the door and the swing put together. There's the cracked brickwork. I like the lamp. The lamp's nice. Liking that. And then this one, good for your scrapbooking, because you've got that nice clear area here for you to pop stamps or sentiments, etc. That's a good one for your matting and layering, and again, a really nice one for your scrapbooking. This is great. I like that. As little 4 corners, it's got the lamps. That looks really quite pretty, doesn't it? And then we've got the bicycle. See, they've been for a nice bike ride. Maybe they've parked up in there. I always like to tell stories, because I always see scenes with these. This one's got some bicycle wheels on it. That's a nice set of muted colours on there. Right, now, I believe that these will match the dies. In fact, right, let me see if I can find it. Will it, will it, will it? Does this one? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Right, so you can see that die is going to fit perfectly over there, and you've also got the plant pot down there, the tree, excellent, and the lamp cuts out that size. So that's another standard thing that Heartfelt like to do. Pop a page in where you can die cut it out. This is another really good one for your matting and layering. Look at the bikes, beautiful colours again. I've got some little cases there, little ones that you can cut out. Again, has this one got, yes, yes, brilliant. Stamp the dies to match, perfect. That is good. Whee, sorry, that got caught then. Hang on a minute. Moving along then, this has got the foliage in also. It's like the ivy, the climbing ivy. Beautiful images. Again, think how many cards you can be making with these toppers for this collection. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Really nice with that border. Again, 4 pieces that you can cut out. I like those colours, lush colours. Gosh, isn't this an absolutely stunning set? Now, coming to this one, right, so it's even got your tags in there. Oh, that's like postage stamps on that one to cut out, but you've got your tags, which you can also stamp sentiments on. Lovely collection, this. Have we got one more? Hang on. Yes, the big door. I wanted to get to that. I'm loving that big door. It's fabulous, isn't it? I think now I am back to the beginning. Also then, with our one day special, let me show you the stamps and dies to match. Right, Let's give you these. They work beautifully. And you can see, it's that, let's hold it this way, it's that deep etched rubber for the stamps. So you're going to get a nice crisp image, and the stamps and the dies work fantastically. That's your one set. And then the second set. Did I just... No, they didn't. How daft am I? I put it back in the wrong place. Hang on. They do match. It just depends if I pick up the right one. Apologies. Thank you, voices in my head, for keeping me sane. Right, so those are the sizes. And here you go. I've got it right now. Stamps and dies to match. Is that all right? Yep, that one matches. You get a lot on a sheet, don't you? Okay, and then the door. This fabulous big door. Look at the detail in that door. That is amazing on that stamp. That is fabulous. Now, sadly, we don't have any finished samples here in the studio, but we have got some images. Oh, yes, let's do numbers. Yes. Okay, right, we have spread the cost for you. 3 payments of £31.64 if you want to spread the cost. 960326 is your item number. Right, £20 off. However, if you just want to go for the essentials, which is these 2 dies, it's the door, French door dies, and then the paper pad, so just ignore those. So it's this one, and this one. We've got it on screen for £46.97. It's also on FlexiBuy. 2 payments of £23.49, 273,703. However, the I Want It All complete collection, you're mainly going for that because 20% of the stock has gone. Now, we have got some samples to show you via picture. Let's take a little look. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. They've cut out the bike. There's a lot of dimension to that, isn't there? Lots of dimension, all built up, decoupage. That works really well. Again, I like the colours that have been used. Then we've got that bike. Again, can you see how it's been, they've layered it up, giving it a bit of dimension. I love that plant pot. It's almost like a kind of oldie worldy plant pot, isn't it? And you've got the window and the it's like got the shutters opening. Very nice. And that paper pad looks really effective in the background. Next, again, that door, adding some flowers that over the door works really well. See, that person who's riding that bike, they like flowers. They really do. And I love the paper background. It's gorgeous. And then we've got another one with our swinging, hanging swing, that's what I meant to say. And the bike and the vase. Very nice. Oh, look, the best wishes on there. Any occasion, don't you think? These lovely images. There's our door. Do you know, you could make that into a bit of a magical door, I reckon. Who knows? You know, if you've got fairy stamps, you could use those. Why not? I like the plant pots at the side. And then I like the way this has been photographed, actually, popping it on some wood. You've got the lamp and the door and that gorgeous plant pot. Nice brick background I noticed there. These are pretty. So actually turning the door into the shape of the card. That's a good idea. And here is another version with those lovely light colours. I'm liking that a lot. Oh, that one's the last one, is it? Lovely jubbly. It's very, very busy out there. As I said, you can spread the cost. 2 payments of £31 and, sorry, 3 payments, apologies, of £31.64. 960326 is your item number. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at the demo.
Hi, for this demo we're going to be using the French Cottage and we're going to be using all of the elements from it. So we've got lots of elements in the collection. As you can see, you've got your tiny blooms here, you've got your lamp, you've got the bike. I'm using part of the doorway and some of the other flower pots and the leaves, and then obviously the very gorgeous paper. So we're going to start with showing you all the elements that I'm going to be using. So there's my bike. I've already coloured this in. When you stamp it out, always stamp the image first and then you use the die over the top to cut that out, which it cuts out beautifully. Then we're using the lamp, And then we've got a few other little pots here as well that I've got. You've got this nice little cute suitcase as well to be able to build up your scene. So when you're starting, I'm going to start with the doorway. Okay, this is a really, really nice stamp. It's a really nice big size. And with this goes the 3 dies. So the 3 dies you've got, if I just take this one here, you've got the outer edge, which is going to cut out just the door. And then you've got your inner edge that will then cut out that next sort of like the brickwork around it, which is this one here, which I've already coloured up. And then you've got this really nice, gorgeous decorative die as well that you can use to layer up on top of the door or inside the door. So many different ways that you can use this. You can have your door open, as you can see. If you just use these two, that will just cut out that door in the middle there. So what you want to do is start colouring it up first before you die cut it out. So on mine, I use Stormy Sky and Frayed Burlap to create this effect here, and then I've die cut it out. Okay, so just put those to one side, put those guys. This is a really nice collection that you're going to be able to use other collections alongside it. As I said, you do get your blossoms in here as well, which I've got some here all ready to go on my card. And these work really well just using your deluxe flower shaping tool, or you can use some of the flower molds that we have. So you've got all the rose collections, or you could use your basic flower mold if you wanted to add a little bit of more dimension to them. And again, completely up to you how you make these up. You can make them into little rosebuds if you like. I've just added some stamens in the centre there just to add a little bit of prettiness, and I've also got some glitter on there as well. So basically what I've done is I've got some pink cardstock that this will make my layer so that I can pop it onto my card. And then I've taken one of these 6x6s and added some foam tape to that, and I'm just going to pop that centered onto my pink cardstock. And then I've also taken another one of the panels from the papers, which are absolutely gorgeous. If I just show you some of the papers very quickly. There you can see, as always, double-sided, 24 sheets. Got lots of different elements here. You've got your panels ready-made, easy and quick. And this is the one here, there, that I've used to cut out to go in the centre of my doorway. So I've used, to cut that out, I've just used this outer layer here to cut that out, and then that fits in perfectly there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I've already added my foam tape, just take that off, and then I'm just going to add that to the centre of the card. There. Say that colour works really well. So this is the Stormy Skies and the Frayed Burlap, just to add a bit of grey on it as well, but it works perfectly with the paper pad. I've then got that panel there that I've already cut out, so I'm going to just glue that flat. Just take that pokey top. So just glue that flat inside that brick archway, and then I've also got my leaf there, so that leaf sprig there. So I've already added dimension using my deluxe flower shaping tool, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim that top off there. So I'm going to trim it about there and just trim a bit of stem there, and then I'm going to just glue that around the top there, and then bring that other piece in, just trim that bit off there, and that can sit on top just to finish off that corner. And then I've got the lamp there, and what I'm going to do with this one, so I've used some watercoloured pens to create the colour, but just to add a little bit more kind of shine, I'm adding some glitter from my glitter pen, and that just makes it shine like the light's on. And then that will go here, and that will sit really nicely just on the side there. And then I'm going to take the bike. So I've already coloured the bike up, and I've done it in pink because I thought that would go really nicely with this collection. And then I've got a pot here. I'm going to add 2 pots to this one, so I'm going to do it slightly different to the one that I just showed you. So we'll add 2 pots there. And then I've got my flowers. So I've got layered them all up slightly different. Some of them have got one of the larger ones and one of the small ones in there, and some of them have got 2 of the larger ones, and then I've got a tiny one down there. So I'm using some glue dots just to add these onto my card and just kind of put them evenly around that archway. Making sure the stamens are sitting up straight. And then just one final one just sitting on top of that lamp. And then down the bottom, I'm going to add those final 3 here. Just get the glue dot on there. And just this one. So what I'm going to do as well, I've got that cute little case that I've coloured in pink, and I've used that glitter glue pen again. And then I think actually we'll just bring that over, pop that flower there, and then this one I think I'll sit just on top of that case. So this is just one way that you can use that, the gate, but there's so many different ways that you can actually use it and layer it up. But as you can see, a really nice, easy, fun collection to use.
Lovely. Right, if
On
you're
this
just
demo, I've used...
Hello, Nikki. Right. Now, over a quarter of the stock has gone of the I Want It All complete collection that is flying out the door, literally. But if you are joining us, let's have a nice good flick through this paper pad, which is beautiful. I love this scene. You've got that door, there's some plant pots either side, and there's a hanging swing. This is gorgeous. You've got your window up here. Isn't it just lovely? All of those gorgeous colours. Excuse me. It's quite oldie worldy, really. Liking that. And then we've got loads of different card toppers. You're going to get lots of cards made out of this. They give you so much, Heartfelt do, in a paper pad. Nice big piece for, nice 12 by 12 piece for your scrapbooking. Got a bit of wording in the background. And then again, look at these toppers. 6 of those. There's the bicycle, the little plant pot. Colours on this one are really nice, quite dreamy, I would say. Even more, look at all of those elements. That's so many for you to cut out and mat and layer. You could get your pens on that actually, on those flowers, change them to the colour that you want. That's a nice one. That you could put a photo in the centre of that. And loving the corners, the lamps in the corners, and then you could have a nice centrepiece. And then we've got our lovely bicycle, and which I love that sort of peeling paint in the wall. And then this has got just your bicycle wheels. Nice bit of matting and layering you can do with that. These are the elements that you can die cut. Let me just grab that. Why am I missing a... Oh no, it's underneath it. Hang on, where are we? Which one is this one? This one. They will die cut. You can see you've got the plant pot there, the lamp, even down to the ivy. That's been sized perfectly. I think you get 2 sheets. We'll have a look in a minute. Different sheets. And there. Yes, this one. Again, you've got the dies. Let's bring this in. You can cut them out. That means you don't have to fussy cut them, which is always a bonus. I'm not a big fan of fussy cutting. I've got 2 there. Yep. Right. One for the cutting and layering with a bit of ivy climbing up. And then nice borders. Pretty, isn't it? I like that. This is a gorgeous page. Fabulous. And just imagine what you're going to pop there. And again, you can break this down. You've got 4 separate images you can turn into cards. Obviously for home decor as well, not just card making. Lovely background. Again, another set of 4 that you can turn into cards. I like the richness of the green on that page. Very nice. Ah, yes, and then your tags. It's like postage stamps, those ones. But lots of tags for you to cut out. And then green, really nice. And we're back to the door. Do excuse me. And then again, you've got the stamps and the dies to match. Perfectly sized. The big stamps, big dies. Again, look, that's that deep red etched rubber. That's one. Then we've got, I mean, this is absolutely jam-packed on this sheet, don't you think? Look at that. Very nice indeed. And then we've got this really lovely large door. The detail on this door is absolutely exquisite, isn't it? Look at that. So detailed. Now, if you'd like to go for the complete collection, it's on screen. You can spread the cost 3 ways, £31.64 in 3 instalments, 960,326. But if you just want the essential collection, we've got it for you, where you can get the paper pad and you get the French doorway, the stamp and die to go together. £46.97 is the price for that, and it's also on FlexiBuy. 2 payments of £23.49, 273,705. Let's have another look at these samples. Sadly, they didn't make it into the studio, but we have got some pictures. And that is really pretty, isn't it? Those colours, there's the bike, you can decoupage it all up. You've got those plant pots in the background. That's a real scene you could leap into, isn't it? I'm liking that. Then we've got our next one. Again, you can see it's been built up. Oh dear, my sneeze has come on again. I can feel it. Oh, sorry everybody at home. It's the dust in here. Right, here's the next one. We have got the bike and the door. Loving that. It's cool, isn't it? And then the bike and the hanging chair swing. I love a good hanging swing, especially when it's a really warm day. You can just relax. Next one, we've got the door. That's been coloured beautifully. Look at the shading on the door. That's really lovely. And then this one almost looks like it's a pond out the front because of what it's been stood on. I like that with the door. Nice. Oh, this is pretty. Yeah, you can change it into the shape of the door if you want to. Actually make a card that stands like it. And then we've got this wonderful window. I'm liking this with the plant pot at the side. Again, lovely colouring that's going on with this. Oh. And then that's from a different show. Oh yes, we're right. We've also got the binder. Let's open this out. Excellent. I love this storage. I love the storage. A lot of you, I know, go for a storage container each time you get a new set, but it's fab. It looks so professional. You can see it's got that those magnetic clasps at the side, and I just love, even down to, you know, the pictures, the imagery. It's even got a little hanger on there, but it looks so nice if you've got a whole shelf full of these fabulous boxes. And of course you could pop the label of which collection it is down the side, down the spine. 20% of the stock has already gone on our binder, but look, you're going to get a lot in there because it's nice and deep. It's £12.99. 374418 is your item number. And then we've got our flower shaping kit. Again, this has the magnetic clasp. When we open it up, you've got the mat there. Lovely. And then if I open this up as well, you've got an extra little mat for you to do your flower shaping on. It's totally up to you. And then, let's pop this back in. You've got your flower shaping tool. and all of these ends just pop in nice and neatly. Yeah, you can just about, if I tilt it, you can see them. And in fact, if I turn this around, you've got them on the back there. Yeah. So you go really quite large. You've also got a quilling tool in there, I believe. Curler, yes, wonderful. You've got your piercer, and then you've got your 1mm, 2mm, 3mm, 4mm, 5, 6. You don't seem to have a 7mm. You go for an 8mm and then a 12mm. It also gives you a little bit of inspiration on the back about how you might want to do that. It's good. £29.99. You've got the 10 interchangeable tips plus the tool itself in that lovely little wrappable box. 939385 is your item number. Oh, I didn't put that back in. And then we've also got the daubers. Nikki loves those daubers. And you're getting 2 sets of 6, really good for your inks. But I like the fact that they fit on your fingers. And then you won't have inky fingers like I have. Look at that. Now, these sell out so many times and we keep bringing them back. £13.99. You've got 12 daubers in total, precision daubers I should say. 069154 is your item number. You can give us a call 01733 60 2000 or check out on the website at hochanda.com. And here we go, here's Nikki once more with another demo.
Elements from the French Cottage collection. So this one I've used the flowers, I've used the topiary trees here. 2 of the other type of pots that you've got several types of pots within the collection. Of course you have got the stamps and dies that coordinate, and then I've used one of the panels from the papers and I've actually cut it out around that white edge, and then I've used some of the decorative paper as well that I'm going to lay that up in a second to pop on my card. So for this one, when you're actually stamping and die cutting the door, what I've done is I've cut around the brickwork around here. It doesn't have to be exact. I wanted it to look quite vintage looking and old. And then when we're going to die cut this out, so what I'm going to do is I want to die cut the outer edge and that inner edge. So I'm going to pop those on there. So I'm going to bring my die cutting machine out before I glue that down. So they will go through your A5 die cutting machines. Some of the elements will go through some of the smaller die cutting machines. And of course they will go through your A4. And then I'm going to just pop those dies on there, like that. And that will fit around that doorway. So that's going to cut out that brickwork. Just tape that down to make sure it's secure. And then I've got that centerpiece as well. I'm going to pop in there. And then tape that down as well. And then just put my top plate on there. And hear that click, so I know that's cut out really nicely. And then when we take that off, you'll see you've got your door separate there. Then you've got the brickwork separate there. And then I've got that bricked archway as well. So I just take my plates away. With this one I found it was easier to actually colour before I die cut out. And then I've also die cut out one of those decorative parts. So to die cut this one out, you need the inner decorative die, and then you need this one here that will cut around that archway to give you that. I'm going to colour this up. I think I'm going to use a bit of scattered straw on this one. Go a little bit brighter on this, just to take some of that whiteness away. As you can see, it's very, very decorative down the bottom here. So you probably will find that you may need a shim for your machine when popping this one through your die cutting machine. You might even find that you might have to take it through several times. So just be aware of that when you pop it through your machine. And then I'm just going to pop those to one side. I'm going to layer this pretty red decorative paper onto my card. And I'm just going to glue that one flat. There. And I think that's the right way round. Just glue that down. And then I'm taking this one, I've already added foam tape, and then I'll centralise that on my card. Not really sure, I don't think it matters what way that one goes, but I'm going to pop it this way. And then I'm just going to have that nice little red around there. And then we're going to start adding that wall and the French door. So I'm just going to glue this one flat. Around the bottom. Just centralise that again on the card. And then I'm going to pop the door in there. But before I do that, I just want to add a little bit of dimension to that brickwork. So I'm just going to take some tape. Doesn't need a lot, to be honest, just a few pieces just to pull that away from the card. So maybe one in the middle there and one at the top. Just there. So I'm sure that's going to be plenty. So I'm going to pop this on before I put my door on. Again, I've used all Distress Oxides to colour this up. I think I used Stormy Skies for the door and Tea Dye for the brickwork, and then I've used Frayed Burlap and a little bit of grey, but I'm not quite sure what colour the grey was. And then this one is going to sit just in there. That gives you that little bit of dimension. But if you wanted, with the door, you could add 2 hinges here with a piece of card so that that door actually opens. So as I say, this is a really fun way of using the actual collection because there's so many different ways that you can do it. I'm going to pop that door in there, and then I'm going to take that decorative element and I'm going to sit that over it, a bit like a decorative doorway leading onto the main door. I think that's really pretty, and that adds a little bit of prettiness to the card. And I have actually missed out a bit there, so do make sure you poke all those smaller elements out. Now I need to colour up my lamp, so I'm just going to use a grey. So I'm using a light grey first. I'm just going to go all over it with my watercolour pen. You could, of course, use your daubers if you want. They work really well. Just add a bit of dark around there. Maybe a little bit of dark here. And then just blend that in again with that lighter grey. I don't want it too dark. And then I've got a yellow. I'm going to add there. Then I've already still got a little bit of scattered straw on my dauber. So what I'm going to do is just use the dauber and blend that in to give that a really nice light effect, as though the light's on. And again, use my sparkle pen just to add some sparkle. I've already coloured in my topiary trees, and I've gone quite bright with these. I thought add a little bit of colour to it on those pots there. So now I'm going to take the card, and first thing I'm going to do is just add the topiary trees, one each side of my door. Just about there. And then I'm going to take the pots, and I think I'll just glue them, just a little bit of glue, and they'll sit just over the topiary trees. So you know all the colour really is coming together now. And then just a small piece of foam tape to add to the lamp, which will go on the top there, in the middle. Then I'm going to bring my leaf, sprig, and my flowers that I've already made up. I've used some frills in the middle there. These really work well. So I'm just going to cut this up into little sections. And I want 2 or 3 on each corner. There. And then already used my flower shaping tool, as you can see, to add some dimension to this. Not gluing them flat, I want them to actually sit off of the page a little bit. And that one there. So I'm putting 3 flowers in each corner. And again, using my glue dots, I'm just gonna add one there, maybe move that one up slightly. Once I get them there, I can move them around a little. And then I've got one here. So I think I might just put 2 in this corner because I've lost one of the flowers. It's gone walkabouts, but that's fine, because what I'll do is just add another leaf on there, I think. And I'll add 3 here, another one at the top there. Just lift them up slightly, take that frill away. So just to finish this one off, I've got a little bit of leaf left. So I'm just going to add a little bit there. Of course, you can add any sentiments to your card. If I was going to put a sentiment on, I'd probably sit it about here, I think. But that's the finished card. I think just to finish off, I'll add a little bit of sparkle to my topiary trees as well, because I've added some sparkle down there as well. So that's the finished card using your French cottage.
Lovely. Right, if you are just joining us, let's have a little flick through. Now, a third of the stock of the I Want It All Complete collection has now gone. Let's have a look at these lovely pieces of card. 12 by 12s, they are double-sided, but it's how I've sorted it out, just so that you can see both sides, just so I'm not flicking it over like that. Here you've got some lovely card toppers and borders. Don't forget you've got the borders down the side. And then we've got this lovely set of your card toppers, liking that. And then, of course, you've got the chair, bit of script in the background. The mighty warrior who saves, I don't know what else that says. Yeah, lovely. And then you've got more of the toppers. You can get 6 cards out of this one, but it is absolutely beautiful, the imagery. And you've got some more of the script across there. Very pretty. Look at all these elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You've got those 2 little banners. Very gorgeous. You've got the image with the peeled paint, like that. And then a really nice centerpiece here for you to stamp and emboss, or just add elements, add pictures. This is nice. That's quite vintage. I'd quite like wallpaper like that, to be honest. And then you've got your lamps all around, creating a nice little frame. That looks really effective, doesn't it? And then there's our lovely bike up against. You could almost feel like you're transported to an area in France, you know, like an old village. And then we get the wheels of the bike, just to show once more that this matches with the dies. So you've got that die cut page, brilliant. And all those elements will cut out fabulously. And then there'll also be another one in a minute. I like that. I like the colours. Bit shabby chic. Here's the other page where you can die cut. Let me just get the other selection. Fabulous. Right. And carrying on. Hang on a sec. That's got the ivy on it. Just a little bit more of a distressed look. And you've got more of your toppers. I love that. And you've got all those centerpieces for you to stamp a sentiment into. Really good page, that one. Again, nice vintage feel. 4 cards already there in one. You can make so many cards with just the cardstock. Now, if you do want a second one, because it's your consumable, it is at the bottom of the screen for £17.99. 957052 is the item number. And here you've got all of those tags. You've got the postage stamps, nice little badges, tags here, all sorts of different sizes. Very good. That's nice for cutting out the ivy, that particular sheet. Brilliant. And then we get back to our main feature, which is the door. Again, I'll show you the stamps and dies that go together. Now, it's on that deep red rubber, deeply etched, so you get a really nice crisp image, and you've got the dies to match the stamps. Here again, dies to match the stamps. This is absolutely jam-packed, this stamp set, isn't it? Absolutely full of imagery. I love that they're already mounted, so you can just literally pop it onto a stamping block and away you go. And this door is incredible. Big door, and of course you can cut the door out because you've got the die, but look at all of that detail. Look at the brickwork, look at the wood. It is fantastic. For your one-day special then, you can spread the cost, 3 payments of £31.64. You've got a £20 saving, and only up until tomorrow at, now, yes, it changes now, 5 o'clock the price will go up, won't it? Yeah. Will it still be 6 o'clock? Oh, okay, right, fine. Just getting my head around these new one-day special times. 960326 is your item number. We do have an essentials collection, which is the door, the stamp and the die, and also we have got the paper pad, and that is £46.97, £5 saving. It is also on Flexi Buy, 2 payments of £23.49, 273705 is your item number. We've got some more samples to show you that have been sent in. So pretty. I think that these, these images really lend themselves to a bit of decoupage, or for, just getting some foam pads out and layering it up, just to make it look a bit more three-dimensional. Loving that. And this one's one of my favourites, I think, because I love the colour, and that paper pad in the background is exquisite. What's nice is you can either stamp or use your paper pad. You've got choice when it comes to making your finished samples. Next one, we have the hanging swing, and you've got the bike, and of course you've got the the plant pot there. Very nice, and loads of flowers been added to it. There's the door. It's been coloured fantastically, wouldn't you say? I love that. It's very pretty. Then we have got another version of the door with the brickwork in the background and your plant pot to the side. No two look the same, do they, actually, when we're looking at these samples? They're really good. I wonder how many people have made them. Very nice indeed. We are now 40% of the one-day special stock gone. Please make sure you're being quick. Now, we do also have our binder, and it's got that magnetic clasp. You can just hear that. And then I open it up. Look how deep that is. As I mentioned earlier, what a lot of Heartfelt fans do is they get a new binder with each collection. They can keep it, and it all looks so posh and pristine. And of course, you've got your rings in there for you to unlock. We've got storage on the show as well. You've got a nice carry handle, so maybe if you're, when we get back to normal, going to craft groups and everything, you can take it with you. Even down to the box. Don't you just love the imagery on the box? It's very good. It's very nice. And of course, you imagine them all lined up on the shelf. Looks good. £12.99 is the price. Item number is 374418. Then another item that we've got is our deluxe flower shaping kit. Create easy, stunning, three-dimensional flowers. And then if I open it up, you'll have the mat inside, like so. This pulls out also, so that you can you see the little finger holes there? Yeah. So you can shape on top of that, and then you've actually got the tool itself, and in the ends you can pop any one of these ball tools. And then if I turn that over, again you can see you're getting the piercer, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8 and 12 mil ball tools, and you've got the curler, and there's even some nice little basic flower shaping instructions for you. Good, isn't it? So that is £29.99, item number 939385. And last but not least, we have got some daubers. These have been selling out each time we bring them, but we've managed to get some back. You get the 2 sets of 6, so 12 in total. And they're just really handy. Yes, if you don't want messy fingers like I've got myself into, you can use these daubers. £13.99, 069154. And then also, do you know you can shop by brand on the website? You can go and find Heartfelt and have a look at other items that we've got on the show. Good stuff. Now, we have got some magnetic storage sheets for you to go with the binder perfectly. And you're getting 6 stamp and die magnetic storage panels for £12.99, item number 934723. Then we've got a stamps version available for you. Right, so these are Klingon. Hey, you've got 15 of these, and you can also pop these in your binder. They have been done especially for that. £9.99. 021997. We've got some art foam paper. I'm not sure I've seen this. Oh, this will be good for your flowers, won't it? Excellent. 20 sheets. Yes, very inspiring with the picture, but hey ho, what can you do? £14.99, 675 424 is your item number. Do give us a call, 01733 60 2000, or you can check out on the website at hochanda.com. And next up, if you are new to us here, or maybe you're fancying renewing your Freedom membership, then here is Janice to tell you more. Hello everyone.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings-on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 88888. So don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on Flexi Buy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your Flexi Buy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly Flexi Buy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Lovely. I hope you don't mind at home. I'm a bit chilled in the studio, so I've put my poncho on. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned is that your lovely one-day special will come in the packaging. Okay. I always think of this as you could use it as a swimming bag as well. It just reminds me of that. Now inside, because it's really pretty, inside I'm just going to take out the inspiration, because we do get a little bit of inspiration in here. Let's see. And that is for the French Cottage inspiration page. And of course, you can go on to Facebook, where Heartfelt have got a nice little group going on for inspiration as well. But it gives you the instructions. It tells you about what size you can cut the piece of cardstock, what inches you're meant to score it, etc. So it's really good. It's really step-by-step instructions, and it tells you the products used. Good, isn't it? And then like even down to cream cardstock, archival links, telling you the colours. So if you get a bit of a crafty block, I always think that I like the inspiration that comes with it. We've got time then just to have a flick through once more of our paper pad, 12 by 12. If you do want another one, it's at the bottom of the screen. It is your consumable. You're getting, they're all double-sided, but again, as I said earlier, I've turned them all each way round, so I don't have to keep flicking them. You've got that beautiful door. I love the door. It's gorgeous. I just love how sort of oldie-worldy it is. It's a little bit run down, but I like it. And then there's the swing in the corner, just there, and some plant pots. You just want to go there, don't you? And then we've got 4 elements here, but then even more because you've got your borders. And then if I flick this through, there you go. Even more, I'm liking the borders here, here, here. Looks good. Again, you've got several cards you can make with all of those toppers. Big page for your 12 by 12 for your scrapbooking, with the seat again, that hanging seat in the corner. Even more, topper 6 on that, which is jolly marvellous. That's a good one. I like the colours. Very nice indeed. And how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because you got the banners there. Very good. Big large sheets for you to, you could pop a photo in here for your scrapbooking. Maybe you in the past have actually hired out a French cottage. You could get your photos out of when you were on holiday. And then we've got this nice page for your matting and layering. I like how vintage it looks. You've got the 4 lamps in the corner. I like that as a bit of a frame. Big space there, again, to maybe put some photographs. There's our bike with the, I love the peeled paint. You could just transport yourself there, couldn't you? The peeled paint and the brickwork showing, and all of that climbing ivy. Great stuff. Bike wheels. This is the page again, just in case you haven't seen. Where are the dies? Here they are. The dies will cut you the lanterns, the the ivy, the flowers, the plant pot. Matches perfectly. Then you've got another one for your matting and layering. And again, you've got the other sheet that you can die cut. Let me get the actual dies. I mean, they're sizable dies, aren't they, for the bike and the swinging chair. It's good. Carrying on. More matting and layering with your ivy in the background. More toppers. Again, nice sentiments can be stamped into there. There's a border at the bottom as well for you to use. Gorgeous colourways, quite dreamy those colours. Again, you've got another 4 you can cut out and make a card very nice and quickly if you're in a little bit of a rush. And then we've got the background, another one for your matting and layering. I think that's gorgeous colour there. Another 4 for you. Lovely green rich background on that one. And again, we've got all of your tags, etc. Another matting and layering, and then, love it, coming back to the beginning. And last but not least, very quickly, here are your stamps and dies to match. That's that one. And that one. And then we've got our door, big French door, there we are. fabulous. For your one-day special, you can spread the cost, 3 payments of £31.64. 960326 is your item number. You can go for the essentials, but most of you have been going for the complete collection. Right, you have a really lovely evening, and I'll see you tomorrow afternoon.